Well, when we first saw Ames, I knew right away this guy is going to be a traitor. He's going to betray whomever. It's just too obvious. I don't know if it's his look or just the personality, but you're like, oh yeah, this is going to be another Riley situation, like Furious 6. The fact that he took over Mr. Nobody's organization is interesting. But wouldn't they have, been tipped off or something, or have info about his dealings with Dante Reyes? And be like, oh, that was the guy who, they killed after the Rio heist. And him taking out the team, I don't think they're dead. This franchise, it is a soap opera. Giselle's alive, of course. People fall out of planes all the time. They're fine. Brush yourself off, walk it off. With Ames, I like that they really tried. Because it's like, oh, Dom, I'm listening now. And the fact that he almost got killed when they fired those missiles at the vehicles on the Rio Bridge. That's one moment. But I still wasn't sold. I was like, something's going to happen. Because Dante has been planning stuff for years and years. But it just seems like, you plant Dante in Fast 5. And that works. It was easy to insert that character. With Ames, it's like, well, there's going to be a paper trail. All the files that Elena had. And yet this guy takes over Mr. Nobody's organization. He's the leader. And it's like, really? But it's a mystery. Mr. Nobody, I don't even know if the writer or writers can come up with a clever solution to that. He's dead. He's missing. Everybody works for nobody. Check out that episode. The Forever Fast podcast. But the Ames, it was a good plant. Like, if you haven't seen any of the other movies, you'd be like, oh, no way. Then he fires the missile at the plane. But if Giselle can survive, granted, they were on the runway. If the team survived that crash in in the hills, I'll just be like, of course, no explanation required. They were all holograms. Who knows? But let me know what you thought of the Ames character. Because I like him, working with Dom and that, but it's just one of those, like, I don't know, he looks like the typical guy who's going to betray someone.